Hello, it's me, and I've got an Mbishu 300BX, which is a bit of an older mod, but honestly, coming after previous vehicles will be difficult anyway. Also, I didn't deliberately choose the red exterior to go with the interior, that's just a coincidence. Honestly, not too bad across there. Also, I do have a T-top because, yeah, I do. It's nice, I guess. That rear suspension does maybe look a bit flat. I don't know if that's just because like I'm accelerating and it's like that normally. But anyway, this is the base model. I'm pretty sure it's the base model effectively anyway. It is rear wheel drive, you can probably expect from a vehicle that looks a bit like this. But yeah, it's still, I have used this quite a few times, but not for a while. But thinking about it, I think it's quite strong from what I remember. It might be based on the old 200BX a little bit at least, which means it might have the wheels bent, because that happened in the old 200BX, I think. But it might not be, because this is a good mod, honestly. It has been updated as well, like, it has the lights where they sort of procedurally go on and off. Oh, that's broken already. Like, no, this isn't the new last place, I don't think, either. It's not much better. Wow. Yeah, like, it's just broken the half shaft. I mean, I wasn't particularly expecting that to happen. Yeah, that's what I mean. It has the lights where they come on and go off. Like a little bit like halogens or whatever, where they fade. That's not too damaged actually. Looks like it's been driven around a rough field a bit. This sort of has. It's it's just barely made onto the first lap either. It broke a little bit before, but yeah, I wasn't particularly expecting that. It's not great. I don't think this is quite last place, but or it might be. I don't think this is last place ever because I think I've had something go out over there before on the first, like before it even completed the first lap. However, that was before I started doing the leaderboard, but I still don't think it's last. I think I've had other stuff really struggle over there with steering and power delivery and whatnot. Something faster, I think it was. Um, this one does have the rear seats anyway. Um, yeah, I wasn't really expecting that, honestly. Um, yeah, it's top and bottom of the leaderboard. In fact, two tops of the leaderboard and one bottom of the leaderboard. It's quite interesting. Um, it is just out because it's got an open differential and it can't deliver its power because it's broken its half shaft. That's about it. We have two vehicles that are in the top sort of two. Technically, the first one's in a win because I've had to create a new category sort of for the Piccolina because I couldn't be bothered driving it for any longer because it was just doing so well. By the end, the steering was sort of going, but it was in a really good shape. Like, it had a roll cage, but there still wasn't too much damage to it. So I suppose a Baja vehicle is the sort of vehicle you want. Well, I say it was in a good shape. It had lost the wheel, but other than that, yeah, in the failure column, I put the things that were starting to go with it. Like, it wasn't overheating at all or anything. Um, so I guess maybe at some point I'll try running another similar vehicle or something. In the future, like very soon, I've got some interesting new vehicles to try, so we'll be seeing that. Anyway, in our sort of first place, I'll just call it first, we have the Vaz, which is definitely a Vaz, and it just overheated. Its roof was very squished by the end of it, and also you can tell it in the thumbnail. it indeed did have textured wheels. It was just being weird that time. The other vehicle we had running in this set of three also had the wheels do that, so I had to restart the game to fix it, which is a bit weird. But yeah, these two vehicles have done really well, and somehow they're both in the top three. Somehow, top two even. All the way down at the other end of the table, we have the 300BX, which certainly is something after the other two vehicles. It simply broke the half shaft, and it turns out it needs at least both of the two real ones to drive. So, yeah, and also if you're wondering, I have changed the way I do the background, just to make my life slightly easier. Anyway, the 300BX, yeah, it turned out not to be a strong car, and it's not last, but it's almost there. With actually less than 1 mile of distance, because it didn't actually wheel spin, because it seemed like it was doing okay, honestly, till it went over a bump and suddenly it wasn't. So yeah, that's three vehicles that are a rather interesting combination.